My name's Brendan Kenny. That's my brother Ed. Ed's going to take over the second half of this presentation. I just go through the first half. But, you know, our background, Ed and I, we've been in business now for, gosh, over 20 years as business partners. And we were fortunate to get in front of a couple industries that were deregulating for the first time and took advantage of two companies in the beginning stages of their formation and took both those companies into millions of dollars of income. One of them actually almost $1 billion. And we started with them from scratch. So the first company was Nextel Communications. Ed and I owned a dealership down in Maryland. We ran out. We were one of the largest Nextel dealers over a period of time. And then we transitioned into energy in 2010, and we drove an energy company to almost $1 billion in revenue with just our sales production and the ability for us to build teams. So we understand a little thing or two about getting in front of an opportunity or a company or you know, a trend. And when Ed and I and my brother Jim were introduced to this particular opportunity, we were pretty darn attracted to it because we saw the same characteristics that we saw in the previous two companies that we did really well with. So, you know, we understand as business owners that, you know, when a company starts from scratch and they have a brand new product line or a brand new service that nobody knows about because they're hearing about it for the first time, that the first year or two can be tough because you have to win over the market. You have to have testimonies. You have to have good feedback from your customers to be able to build a portfolio. That's kind of where we're at as a company, which is really exciting because we're a year into that, and we now have plenty of validation in what we're doing. And so we're going to share some information with you. So let me dive in because, you know, for Ed and I, what's attractive about this opportunity, it's part-time. You know, some people will work this an hour a day, 10 minutes a day. You know, we make it an effort to work at least a couple hours a day. You know, we're hustlers, so my work day starts at 7 and ends. I'm still working, but you know what? I'm doing it because I'm passionate about building residual and sideline income. I own a very large company during the day. I have hundreds of sales reps that I manage, and for me, this is a release. I love it. It's because I'm building equity in my life, in my family business. So let me dive in and share with you what we're doing, so you guys you be the judge whether this is a good fit for you or not. If you're a guest of someone's on here tonight, this could be the best 20 minutes you ever spend. So let's dive in. Ed, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, good. So let's go into introduce everyone to our part-time gig. And you can see on my screen, everybody, this is a website. It's called VIV. So the business company that we're introducing you to is a company called VIV, which is Latin for life. And we like to say life better, vivacious, full of life. But the company gives everyone a platform. So what you're seeing is my website. This is my brother Ed and I's and Jim's website. It's a platform. The only goal of this platform is to help people's life better. So how do you make people's lives better? Well, we look for services that save people money on their everyday expenses. That's it. So what I'm about to show you is how we do business. So if you can see yourself doing this, then this is going to be a really good fit for you. But all we do at VIV right now, one of the biggest drivers of revenue for our company is we negotiate everyday bills, whether it's commercial or residential. So what we simply say is we upload bills. And what I mean by upload is today in technology days, you can upload a bill by taking a picture of a bill. We upload bills, telephone bills, wireless, ADD security, any bill you're paying in your house that's on a residual basis, you upload into our platform. And then we have a team of people that will negotiate on behalf of you and get your baseline price, meaning get your price, what you're paying for stuff and services, down. If they have success in their negotiations, they take half of the savings. So if our negotiators save you $10, then you pay that negotiator $5 for your $10 savings. So at the end of the day, you win. We don't pay if we don't save money, period. So This is our platform. So everyone that joins our company gets this website. The only difference is you name your own website. This is my website, so I call it teamv.justviv.com. Everybody gets justviv.com. And let me show you how easy it is to upload a bill. Remember, you can do this from your phone or you can do it from your computer. So everyone's on a presentation right now. So if I were sitting down with my wife and we were paying our bills and I said, hey, honey, give me the cable bill. I want to upload it onto our new platform. This is how simple this is. I would just go enroll now. The software is going to ask me if I'm a residential or commercial because we negotiate both sides. We do commercial stuff and residentials. No, nothing's too small, nothing's too big. Pick the state that you're in. I happen to be in Massachusetts. So I say, hey, Margaret, that's my wife. Hand over the cable bill. Okay, so I've got the cable bill in my hand right now. I want to pick the TV bill because the cable bill is my TV bill. I will proceed to check out. Look how easy this is. I will put the name of the person that's on the bill. Margaret is my wife, Margaret Kenny. And then guess what, guys? I'm going to put my provider. We happen to have Comcast Xfinity. So I would pick Xfinity. And look at this, click and drag your bill. So if I have a clean copy of a PDF of my bill, I would just choose it. It auto downloads. Look at that. Look how easy that is. And then the company wants me to put my credit card in because I've agreed to let them negotiate my bill. If they negotiate my Comcast bill and they save me $100 a month, I'm going to pay them $50 for that $100 savings. It's that simple. So I will put my credit card in there, blah, blah, blah. And woo, I hit checkout. That's how easy it is. We upload bills, and now the negotiators get that information, and they go to work on your behalf to lower your bills. It's that simple. So I wanted to show you guys the simplicity behind what we do because we're not asking anybody to buy lotion from us, although there could be great lotions out there. We're not asking anyone to spend money to support our business. What we're doing is we're asking our friends and family to upload their bills to see if our company can lower them. That's it. And it's that simple, guys. Pretty cool, huh? So now we actually can share this because the company gave a business model where you can share this simple business by just telling people about it. And then if they decide they want to be part of your business, not only will they pay you for your efforts, but they'll pay you for the people that you bring or refer into the business's efforts. So before anything, listen, I told you before, there's a reason for anyone doing anything in life outside of their current situation. For me, I made the decision to take this company, VIV, to the next level because I believe VIV will help support some of the most important people in my life, and that's my family. That's my wife and kids. And I'm looking for ways to build sideline income, a side gig income to help support my kids' education, to help maybe support my retirement. There's a reason, there's a lot of whys I'm doing VIV, but these people that you see on your screen are the main reasons. They're the main driver I wake up every day to do this type of stuff. But the company gives everyone a way to participate in whatever floats your boat. Everyone's welcome into our company. We have 3 ways you can get involved. Number 1, you can become an affiliate. Affiliates, they're free. The company will provide you a website. You can go upload as many bills as you want, and they'll pay you up to 50% residual off the savings of your customers' bills. It's great. It's easy. It doesn't cost you anything. You can do that right now. Now, I will tell you that if you want to build substantial income where you want to refer others and make commissions on other people's savings, then this is not going to be the right plan for you because you're only limited to your own efforts. That's your affiliate program. So the bonus is it's free. The negative is you only get paid off of your own personal production. I'm personally a fan of building teams and building multiple streams of income with multiple people earning money. And that's where you would want to take option 2 or 3. Option 2 is just become a VIV consultant. That gives you the ability to introduce others to the business and get paid off of their savings. You can get started for as little as $19.99 a month for that platform. And then the third way is what we say, hey, go all in on what we call the VIV Pro Consultant. Become a Pro Consultant. Buy your business today for $189. That gets you your first and last month of what we call a membership. Now, as a member of our organization, you get amazing perks. That membership is $69.99 a month. I'm about to show you all the perks you get with that, and Eddie's going to get into more detail as he shows each benefit in detail. But remember, when you take this option, the $189.97, that does pay for your first and last month of your membership, which is $69.99 a month. Now, let me tell you what comes with your pro membership and why a lot of us are taking the pro membership, because there's tremendous value in it. Number one, you get 4 unique services that you can use every day, 24/7. First of all, Getaway. It's a private travel site. Eddie will go into more detail on this, but literally it's a booking engine. Because it's coming in from a membership, you get exempt from tax, all the rate stuff that the big boys like Priceline, Expedia, they have these rules that they have to govern because they're public sites. Whereas because you're a member, you don't have to adhere to those public sites. So you can get pricing that's sometimes up to 50% off of hotels, off of car rentals, off of anything travel. So you get a personal site. I use it all the time. I save tons of money. I love having my Getaway. Number 2, you get a service called Medicall. You've got access to doctors. It's the fastest growing segment in healthcare, by the way, is telesales, telehealth. You can set your program up where you literally can get a doctor on your phone, and he or she can tell you what's wrong with you and save you from maybe going to urgent care or doing all sorts of stuff. They can prescribe drugs. They can do all sorts of stuff that helps you. You get that as part of our pro membership. You get access to Tech Rescue, which is the same exact service as Geek Squad at Best Buy. It's not Geek Squad, but it's the same service. What I mean by that is anything technology related, you can call this company 24/7 and they'll help fix anything that's going wrong in your life. And then we have a marketing division of this pro membership called Outreach. If I want to communicate to my network and I want to program a message that I want to send, Outreach is that program where literally if I want to introduce someone to VIV, and I just want to tease them with a little 1.5, 2 minute teaser video. I have that content where I can push out to my network. If I want to go a little bit more depth, I have all sorts of content that I can share with my people. But what's nice about Outreach is it actually tracks your folks to see if they're actually watching the videos that you send them, and it gives you a report every day. As soon as someone watches a video, you get an email, so you know who's watching you through your marketing arm. Very powerful. All that comes through their pro membership. What also comes with their pro membership is you get the full access to the full compensation plan, which I'm about to share with you. You also get points. We are a points-driven company. Think of points as the more points that you accumulate with you and your team, the more money you earn. It's that simple. And you are awarded 20 points when you become a pro member, and that 20 points is given to you every single month during the membership. But most importantly, we also have what we call reward points. Every month that you're on our membership, you get points. You can cash those points in. They never expire. As long as you're on your membership, they never expire. They keep accumulating, and you can cash those points in to pay for travel to training events, to our one-at-a-time events, which means every 6 months we go to a different country and we do a mission trip. And those mission trips cost thousands of dollars. Anyone can go and pay the thousands of dollars to be on those mission trips, but you can use your reward points towards paying for those trips. So we have a trip coming up in Honduras this July, and we have enough reward points already to pay for that fully expense paid trip to go on that mission trip. And then there's probably another 10 of us in the company that have enough reward points already to pay for that. So it's exciting stuff, guys. And this is, like I said, those points don't expire. So here's our compensation plan. This is how we get paid to refer this business to other people. You can see this is just one sheet. You can print this up. You can sit down and have a cup of coffee with someone. You could send this to somebody. It's the whole compensation plan on one sheet of piece of paper. First of all, I want everyone to pay attention to the first way we get paid, which is our fast track bonus. You have an opportunity to earn $150 two ways in our company. First, if you go out and get 30 customer points in your first 60 days, the company will pay you $150 commission. So I just explained to you as a pro member, if you go with a full package for $189, the company gives you 20 points. The way you earn points outside of that is by saving people money on their bills. So for every bill that you upload into our platform and the company saves you money, for every $150 that's saved for any of your clients per year, the company gives you a point. So I saved $800 on my Comcast bill. My wife's bill, by the way, the end of that story was I saved $800 because that's what the negotiators got me off. So that would equate to 153, 456, 750, 5 points. So my Comcast bill got me 5 points based on the savings of $800. I got 20 points for joining. So I said to my wife, hey, hon, let's grab the T-Mobile bill. She gives me the T-Mobile bill. I saved $400. That's another 4 points. Boom. I just hit a $150 fast track bonus. That's all we teach, by the way. Ed, my brother Ed and I, we will build teams. We will build teams based on that simple thing, part of our compensation plan. If you teach people just to get their fast track bonus, and then they can teach someone to do the same thing because they did it, and you get that duplication happening in your business, you will be a wealthy person in this compensation plan. I can guarantee you that. When someone joins your team as a pro member, the company pays you a one-time $75 commission. In your first 60 days of joining a company, if you bring on 3 pro members, the company pays you another $150. It's ridiculous. So if I join the business today, I get 30 points because I put a couple bills in, and then I bring 3 friends in to do the business with me as pro consultants. I've just made $300. It's pretty easy to do. I mean, I would think so. All you do is just share content, bring them onto a live event like this, and people see the value on their own. They make the decisions. That's the second way we pay. So fast track and then personal bonus. But remember, wait a second. If I bring in 3 pro members, they're paying me $75 per pro member. So I make $150 for the 3. I got 30 points, made another $150, and then I made $75 for each pro member I brought in, which is another $225. That's $525. You can do that tomorrow. There are people, by the way, I went to New York, to Brooklyn, New York last week, and some of you may be on this call. There's a girl by the name of Jennifer. She may be on this call, she may not be. She brought 2 guests to the meeting. They both signed up as pro members. And then the next day, we called someone in Maryland. They showed the content. She joined as a pro member. That's 3 in 2 days. And she made $525. I think people can do this all day long. We haven't even gotten into the meat and potatoes of our comp plan. So when you start building that huge duplication in your business, the company's going to pay you up to 6 levels of residual income for every single person you bring in. So you bring in somebody who brings in somebody who brings in someone who brings in someone. You can go 6 levels deep, and you can see on the compensation deck here that you have the ability to earn anywhere from 6% overrides to 50% on level 1 in your first 6 levels. As you build teams and you start to accumulate network points, I want you to understand there are 18 ranks you can achieve at our company, and every time you reach a rank from promoter 160. Let me go just quickly show you guys something, because this is important. I want to bring it up so you guys can really see it. Okay. You can see that we have what we call guaranteed weekly pay. What this means is, as you go through the ranks of our company, how do you rank advance in our company? So how do you get raises in our company? This is guaranteed weekly income. You do it by creating what we call network points. Now, if you join as a pro member, you get 20 points. You're already at our first rank at Consultant 20 just by becoming a pro member. If you bring on another pro member, so let's just say for argument's sake, so you guys can understand this, my brother Ed, who's on the phone with me right now, let's say Eddie joins tonight. I introduced VIV to Eddie. Eddie says, I'm in, 189, love the pro membership, I'm in. Eddie would be awarded 20 points for that right off the bat. Because I brought him in, they're going to count his 20 points towards my network points. That's where you get these network points. So all of a sudden, I bring in somebody as a pro member, I've just rank advanced to consultant 40. If I bring in 2 more people, and each of them have 20 points, I'm at consultant 80. You guys see this? Now, if some of your people then bring in people, every time someone joins as a pro member, that's 20 points, 20 points, 20 points. People put bills in, 5 points here, 3 points here. The points start to add up. That's what we call network points. That's how you rank advanced through our company. And as you can see, as you move through the ranks, the weekly pay starts to get greater and greater and greater. It's pretty darn exciting. So we recently just hit Diamond Partner. We're on our way to executive. At Diamond Partner, the company's paying us a $750 guaranteed weekly income, but we also make the 6 levels of residual, and we're also earning leadership bonuses and generation pay. I don't want to get too deep into this, but generation pay simply means when you help someone in your organization get to pay setter, and we've done that 17 times already. That's pretty amazing, because every time that you help someone get to that rank of pay setter, the company's going to pay you an override on that person's book of business. Yikes. These are big numbers. These start to be significant. And so it's really exciting to know that we're in the beginning stages. We have only hit Diamond Partner. Our executive ranks are next, and then obviously we're not going to stop until we get Diamond Executive, and then we're going to make the company make more ranks because they're going to have to. So who's on the journey with this, guys? We're just getting started. We literally are just getting started, and this is a lot of fun. So with that, I want to go back over here just to recap some of the services, guys, that we negotiate. So I want everyone to see. Hang on here. These are some of the typical things that, obviously we do your basics. You do your cable, you do your Verizon, ADT. They're all the basics that you pay, but these are some of the other ones that we service. And so commercial, I've got someone on the call right now that I might bring on later that goes around to churches and actually negotiates their trash pickup. Believe it or not, you can save a church thousands of dollars a year on the trash pickup. Dumpsters, they call them dumpsters. Do you guys know anyone that's emotionally attached to a dumpster? Oh no, I don't want to give you my dumpster bill. No, I don't want you to save money on my dumpster bill. I'm so emotionally connected to that. Do you know anyone on this planet that would do that? I don't think so. It's easy money and it's easy points. Just giving you guys a tip. Propane, there's so much. This is an example of one of my customers that I signed up. Eugene Finch from North Carolina has a DirecTV bill. They put it in for an upload, and guess what? Here's what the company negotiated, and they sent this email to Eugene. Eugene was psyched. He found out he could save $1,000 over the next 24 months on his DirecTV bill. And then it breaks down how you actually save. It says, hey, listen, on your baseline, we got $40 off a month. We got an extra $10 off on your HD service. We got an extra $10 on your DVR every month, and we got you a loyalty credit. It just lays it all out. This person called me the other day, called actually my friend Steve, and said, because it was Steve's father, and he said, hey, I got the bill. You guys are insane. Love you. It's showing up on the bill. This is what it looks like on your bill, guys. So this is a Verizon bill, before and after. It's just showing you example after example. We have thousands, by the way. We've saved our customers $4.5 million already when you add everyone in the company that up. But here's just an example of a Verizon bill, before and after. Before someone used their service, they were paying $304. They got our negotiate form. They got it down to $213. Guys, as a pro member, probably one of the greatest perks you get is a free tax strategy session with the company that actually strategizes with you to help you with your tax situation. We just finished our consultation. Today, I just got my amended taxes because the company set me up. I was paying my taxes wrong for the last 10 years. They corrected it, and they got me on the right schedule. They did the amendments, and they were able to get me back, a lot of money. I just got the return. So I would show it to you, but some of you guys would take pictures, then who knows where it ends up. But I can tell you, and you'll hear this testimony, because I'm sure this lady that owns this company that just saved me $38,000 is going to be posting my story all over the internet. But yes, $38,000 because I used a tax strategist as opposed to using a tax preparer. And now that I have a tax strategy, I know exactly how to maximize the government and the tax code. I didn't have any clue before that. But you get a free session you get a free session with a tax strategist with this company Outside the Box, which we partner with. You as a pro member get a free tax strategy with them. You can go right to their calendar. You can pick a time. You get a free session. I highly recommend anyone that joins our business take advantage of that. Anyway, Ed, I know you are on, and I am true to my word. I always finish my presentation in less than a half an hour. That's Ed. Ed's going to take over now and kind of share with you the program as far as the benefits of the pro membership. So everyone, thank you for joining and seeing the overview of our company. If you make the decision that this is something that you want to do, make a decision on one of those three options, guys, and let's get started building together, even over the holidays. Let's get cranking. So Ed's going to take over and take you through a little journey of the membership.
Awesome. Thanks, Brendan. Appreciate it, man. Great job, as always. So everyone, I have the job of kind of taking you for a little tour, because pro members, the way to come in is, obviously Brendan talked about his affiliate, join for free. Just bring some bills with you when you join, upload them so you can get the ball rolling and get the savings going. Consultant, just $19.99 a month or $99 a year. It gives you the ability to build a team. What I'm talking about right now is a pro membership, because a pro membership is what anybody who's serious about this, that really wants to make some money, the pro membership is the way to go, because the benefits that you get are members only benefits. Brendan kind of talked about the compensation plan. You automatically get 20 points. So right off the bat, if you get 30 points in your first 60 days, you get $150. You've already got 20 of the 30. So you're more than halfway home. You upload a couple bills and you've got yourself a $150 bonus. So what I wanted to do is kind of show you the value of the pro membership, because it's really important. I mean, you're paying $189 to join as a pro member. 2 months is prepaid for, the first month and the last month, because the reason why they do the last month is because they want to give a 30-day period if somebody's credit card changes or expires or something. So you basically have 2 months paid for. So it's really only $50 to join, but the other $140 or $150 is for the pro membership. So then it's $69.99 a month thereafter. So what do you get for that? I mean, that's a great question. So I want to kind of take you for a little tour. So I'm going to go in and log into my back office here, which I am. This is, you're now a consultant or an affiliate or whatever. You go into your back office. This is where you get to see all of your activity tracked. So you get to go down and see kind of what rank you are, how many numbers you have, like how many points you have, how many personal customers you have, all the different things, your leader lines, the people that you've sponsored in the business that are going out there building. This is your rewards. So we have 38,000 rewards. Just to give you an idea of these rewards, every time we pay for our membership every month, we get reward points. Every time we get paid commissions, we get reward points. Every time we move up in rank, we get reward points. So we just paid 26,000 points to go to Vegas. There was 4 of us. We went first class, VIP, hotel rooms for 3 nights, dinners, Eric Worre, a whole big thing, probably about $2,000 a head at minimum. And we used 50 or 26,000 points. We still have 38,000 points left. And there's a trip coming up to Honduras that we're going to go on. That's 11,000 points to go on that trip. So accumulating these reward credits are just huge when you can go to things for free that the company provides. This is a big mission-based company. Like Jennifer, I love what you said. It's kind of a family of people that we're entrepreneurial. We think positively. We want more out of life. We want to go out there and kind of take it on ourselves to make a better life for ourselves entrepreneurially. But we also want to give back. So the company dedicates a percentage of its revenues towards giving back, and they send us to the places to do the work to give back. So we're going to go to Honduras, and we're going to help people build latrines, actually. It's kind of a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. And I'm excited to be part of that because I've never been to Honduras. And one of my things on my bucket list is to try to go to as many countries as possible. 60 plus is kind of my bucket list thing. I've been to about 30, so I got halfway through my life, and I got to get the other 30 done. So Honduras is one of them. So I want to kind of take you down and show you some. Oh, by the way, this is an activity log of you can see live bills being negotiated. So this bill just got negotiated. It's a $12 for something, and here's a T-Mobile bill savings and $20 in savings. Plus, I have to click in to get all the details, but there's just tons of bills being negotiated and savings happening, and you get to see everything that's happening in your business real time as it happens. So the bigger your business goes, the busier your activity screen is. So then we get into the products. Now, this is what I love, because we've got about $300 worth of retail products in here that we pay only $69.99 a month for. So a couple of these products pay for themselves for years just by using them once. Like Brendan talked about the tax service. You go in there, sign up for a tax strategy session, they will find you $4,000 to $7,000, pretty much a no-brainer. Pretty much everybody finds that. $4,000 to $7,000 worth of deductions that you'll be able to write off. And it's all legal. It's all by the attorneys of the tax law. So that in and of itself is huge benefit, just to take an hour out of your time and go through the consultation. They'll tell you exactly what you need to do, and they'll help you do it if you choose to do so. Then we have one of my favorite services. Now, I use this all the time. It's called Getaway. It's a travel wholesale website. So I'm going to click into my account right now. It's going to bring me right to the website. And then I'm going to show you how it works, because most everybody, I would assume, on this call has booked through Priceline or Expedia. Those two companies actually own every other company that you can book through online. It's a duopoly. There's two companies, Expedia and Priceline. Every other company that you can possibly think of is owned by either one of those two companies. So they're all the same. They're just different names, different brands, like Trivago or, whatever. You name it. Go to the bottom of whatever site it is. You'll say powered by Priceline, powered by Expedia. So this is actually the wholesale version. It's the exact same platform of Expedia and Priceline. It's the wholesale version. It's the prices that they get before they mark them up and give them to the public. So if I go in here, for example, I'll just go to New York City, because a lot of people go there and it's a fun place. So let's check in. Let's go up there for, January. We'll go from Thursday the 2nd to Monday the 6th. All right, so we'll go there for 4 nights, and I'm going to search for hotels in New York City, and let's see what comes up, because I was blown away when I first got turned on to this. Last year, I saved $2,700 just in the year from using this. I would have gone to bookings.com. That was my go-to before I found out about this. And I would have literally paid $2,700 more for the same exact travel that I did. So, okay, so we go in here, and you're going to see the Carlisle, a Rosewood hotel. If I went right now to any of those other sites, you can see compare sites. This is all happening real time. You're going to see Expedia would be $16,000 for those 4 nights, where us is $4,000. Let me get rid of this thing. I can't see what's going on. All right. So if I went to Expedia for these 4 nights with this hotel, I'm going to pay $16,087. That's a lot of money for 4 nights. It's a beautiful hotel. Don't get me wrong. But through us, instead of paying $16,000, I'm going to save $11,726. I'm only going to pay $4,361. And that's all in with taxes and everything. So right now, anybody can go to any of those other websites, go for these exact same dates of January 2nd through January 6th, go check out the Carlisle, go put in those dates, and you'll see exactly these numbers to the penny. So totally transparent, totally awesome. I love it. So I personally wouldn't stay at this place, because I find it very irrational to spend that kind of money on a hotel. So I'd go to something a little more reasonable like this. I've been to the Algonquin, actually. It's actually a beautiful hotel, and I can get it for $96 a night versus what they would be paying. They would pay $800 for the 4 nights. I'm only going to pay $449, and that's all in. So imagine 4 nights in New York City at the Algonquin, which is a beautiful hotel, for $450, including taxes. That's insane to me. That's really cheap. So you get the point. I use this all the time. I love this website. I can't wait to travel so I can see what kind of deals I'm going to get. It's just awesome. Now, real quickly, while I have you here, I'm going to Florham Park, New Jersey, and I'm going there actually in December. So I'm going there for Christmas with my family. I'm going to be going up there on the 24th. I'm going to be coming back on the 26th. So this is me. I actually do have to book this. I'll probably book it tonight or something because I'm going up there. But I just want to kind of get a sense really quick while I have you. I might as well kill two birds with one stone. Right now, what it's doing is it's scanning the entire internet for all the public prices, and then it's giving us our wholesale price. So I usually stay at this place called the Wyndham. Let's see if we can find it here. Actually, this place, the Sheraton is a really good hotel. This is a really good hotel, and it's right. So I'll probably stay at the Sheraton. $69 a night, 2 nights. I'm going up there with my kids. Pay $156 all in, taxes and everything, instead of $227. So I'm going to save $71. That's like, what are you kidding me? That's like a no-brainer. So that's Getaway. Getaway, I could spend hours talking to you about Getaway. Okay, it's just awesome. Price guaranteed. There's no one that can beat our price, guaranteed. If they can, you send them the link, they give you 110% of the difference. You can do there's like an Airbnb called Homes. It's actually a home away that gives you major discounts. You can book your flights here, your cars, cruises. You're your own travel agency getting wholesale prices on all travel at your fingertips. Awesome. And it all comes with the actual membership. So I'm going to return to VIV now, and I'm going to go in and show you the next service, which is, let's see here, Medical. All right. This service is for a family of 5. Now, if you ever been sick or you got like fluish symptoms or something, you need a Z-Pack, you know you need something, but you wait a day to see if you get better, and then 2 days later you're not better, and you're like, I wish I'd gone yesterday because now I got to start the whatever they're going to give me, antibiotics or whatever. So you go down to Patients First or the emergency room, tell them what your symptoms are, they send you home with a Z-Pack. The whole experience was 4 to 5 hours waiting in a lobby filled with sick people. Nightmare, right? We've all been there. Imagine if you could just pick up the phone, schedule a doctor's appointment, and within 15 minutes, they're calling you back. They're either going to do a voice call with you or a video call with you. They're going to ask you what your symptoms are, and then they're going to diagnose it, and they're going to send your prescription right to your pharmacy, all from the comfort of your home, less than 15 minutes. It takes 45 minutes from them to finish the call to get the prescription to your pharmacy. You're done. So it just shaves off the time that it takes to go. It takes off the cost that it takes to go, because we can use this service, like I mentioned, for a family of 5 unlimitedly. So my daughter, for example, she's always got something like rashes and stuff like that. And she comes to me and she's like, oh my gosh, Dad, something's wrong. I'm not a doctor. She's not going to listen to me, even if I say, oh, it's just a bug bite or a rash. I'm not a doctor. So I just have her call the doctor, schedules an appointment, talks to the doctor tells her what's going on. Now a doctor's told her, so she feels better about it, right? So it's just it's an invaluable service. I use it all the time. It's really, I can't say enough about it. It saves so much money on the deductibles and all that stuff that you deal with. Then I'm going to go into Tech Rescue. So Tech Rescue, for someone like me, I'm pretty tech savvy about certain things, but I'm really not tech savvy about other things like my computer and how it functions with hard drives and downloads and viruses and stuff like that. I don't know anything about that. So I would go in here, I would go down to Tech Rescue is my service. There are 16 remote agents online right now. It's 24/7, 365. And I would click in to view my account. I go in here and I get a couple options here. I can download antivirus software for free, so for a family of 5. I can get remote support where I can go through the computer with them right now, or I could call them up on the phone, start a live chat, whatever I want to do. I'll typically call them on the phone, get them on and say, hey, I'm a member. I read off my member number, which is on the previous page, and then I talk to them. and I say, hey, this is slowing down my computer, or something's on it, there's some virus on it. They say, okay, no problem. Let me come into your computer. They come into my computer and they go and fix the problem for me. And I say, while you're in there, go through stuff that I don't need that's clogging up my computer. I want my computer to run like it's a brand new computer. So they go through and they say, okay, do you ever use this? Do you ever use this? This is no good. You don't need this. And by the time they're done, your computer's running better than it ever has been. So I usually go once a month and call them up and say, hey, let's clean up my computer. And they come in, they do their thing, and it's like amazing. My computer's always fresh. It's always perfectly virus protected. I love the service. And when your kids are home and they need to know how the printer works or get something to print, you're out, you tell them to call Tech Rescue. They call Tech Rescue. Tech Rescue just walks them how to get the printer hooked up through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or whatever it is. It's really just an invaluable service for any reason, any electronics around the house that you need help with. They will troubleshoot it with you and fix it 96% of the time. For the 4% of the time that they can't do it, they will send someone to your house. That costs money if they have to come to the house, but it's very reasonable. But they will do that. So Tech Rescue is just awesome. Now, and also, if you're in this business and you want to learn how to do like a Zoom, or you want to learn how to set up a LinkedIn account or something, you can call Tech Rescue and say, hey, I've never been on LinkedIn before. I've never set up a Zoom. Can you help me do that? And they will walk you through doing your first Zoom. It's just awesome. Now, the last service I want to talk about is what Brendan was talking about. We have a full-fledged marketing system that lives on your phone. So when you're out and about and you want to prospect people, you can literally go into your outreach program. Now, not much I'm going to be able to do here because I don't think I can share my screen because I don't have the proper cords, I don't believe, but let me try. Oh, you know what? I might have the proper screen. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I do. All right. So I'm going to go into the app of outreach. Okay, so just bear with me. Outreach. Oh, it's Rapid Funnels. All right, so I'm going to go into my outreach, which is the partner is Rapid Funnel. I'm going to log in. It's going to look at my face, and I get my passwords. Now I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to go in here and create. Say I'm at the doctor's office or I'm out shopping, and I bump into someone, and I'm talking to them, and I say, you know what? Let me send you some information about my business because I think it would work really well with what you're doing. You're a real estate agent, and all your clients will absolutely love what we have. So your name is Jim, Kreka, whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever their name is, you put it in here, and then you put in their mobile number, 443-871-0086, done, and you hit continue. Contact was saved. I can schedule a reminder to follow up with them 2 days from now. I'm not going to do that right now. So then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go into find Jim Kreka, and I'm going to go ahead and send Jim some information about the business. Now, if I want Jim to be a consultant, I think it's a good opportunity, and I think Jim would think it's a good opportunity. I would simply send him the consultant videos, the things that are geared towards a consultant. If I just think Jim's going to be a good potential customer, I'll just send him a customer information. If I think Jim's a commercial person, he's a CEO of a company or something, then I'll send him the commercial information. But this is a conversation I had with him in Starbucks. I found out he's a realtor. I said, you know what? I got something that you need to see for all your clients. I want to show you how you can actually create an extra income by sharing this with your clients. So I go in, and all I want to do is send him the peak interest video. So I'm just trying to pique his interest to get him to look at it and say, wow, that's interesting. I want to know more. So I go click on the plus button right here. And then I go into click on the save and earn. And then down here below, you can see I can send it via email. I didn't have his email address, so it's not an option there. I can send it via text, or I can send a link like through Facebook or LinkedIn. If I'm prospecting on Facebook, private message, I put in the contact's name and send it that way. Here's why I would do that, because once I send it, I'm going to get notification that he's watched it or she's watched it. So I sent the video off to Jim, and I'm doing this to myself. So I sent it to Jim. I'm Jim now. I'm receiving it. I look at it and say, Jim, here's the video I was telling you about. Okay. So Jim clicks on it and he looks at the consultant peak interest video, which is about 1 minute and 46 seconds. But now, more importantly, soon as Jim opens that, I get a text saying, Jim has opened your link. Now, if I watch the video, if I click on play, okay, and I start watching the video, if I watch all the way through, I'm going to get a link back that says, Jim watched the entire video, 100% of it. I'm going to stop this just for the sense of that. Oops, let me stop this. Hold on. All right. So if I just watch 18 seconds of it, and then Jim gets busy and he turns away from it, I'll get a text back that says Jim watched 5% or 10% of the video. So if I know Jim watched 100%, guess what happens a lot of times? Jim's going to watch it again. It's only 1 minute and 46 seconds. He's going to watch it again. And I'm getting dinged every time he watches it. And now I know he's interested. I've got a hot prospect because obviously he's watching it a couple times. Even if he watches it 100% once, I can then follow up with him and say, hey, Jim, did you have a chance to watch that video? Because I know he did. And I can say, hey, I want to answer some questions because I really think this is a good fit for what you're doing. But Jim can also continue to probe through here. He can keep going, clicking buttons, learning more. And everything he does from this point on, I get registration of. I know what he's doing inside of this card, inside this communication. It's just, it's invaluable. Imagine, in this business, you want to go out there and prospect. And a lot of times people say, yeah, sure, Ed, send me some information. And you go home, you put together a weird email with a lot of ugly links on it, and you send it to the person. And you have no idea whether that person ever looked at the video or read the information. You're shooting in the dark. You go to follow up with them and they say, oh yeah, I started watching the video. It's not, I don't have time for any of this stuff. And right there, they didn't even watch the video. They're just telling you, I don't have time. And you're just in a box. You don't know if they watched the video or not. You just have to kind of sit there and say, oh, okay, well, when you have time, give me a call. If you know that they watched it, it presents a totally different posture that you can follow up with them with. Say, hey, I know you had a chance to watch the video. It's part of our marketing strategy, and I can't wait to show you how that works. But I really want to talk to you about the business. You'll get them to sit down. You'll get them interested. You'll show them the 3 different ways to join. You'll bring them on this webinar at 9:30 on Wednesday nights or plenty of other times during the course of the week and get them to see it the right way, and boom, they're in. Next thing you know, they want to start introducing other people to it. Brendan hit the nail on the head because we were a startup on May 14th, 2018. For the first 8 months that we were in business, we only had one service, and it was only in 10 different states. Today, 2 years later, we're almost coming up on an entire year of doing bill savings for customers, bill reductions. And it is starting to get crazy. It's starting to virally web across the entire country. And we're in the very beginning stages. You realize that there's probably about probably 100 billion bills out there that we can go to. If we capture 2% of the market or 1% of the market over the next 10 years, everyone who's on the call tonight is going to be, have generational, leave behind money for generations to come, because it's that big of an opportunity. These companies have been charging customers, just sending them bills and ratcheting up prices for years. Customers need the service. They need their cell phone. They need their internet. They need all this stuff. So they just keep paying it. And they never really think. Every once in a while, they might be like, oh, this bill's high. I'm going to call them and complain. You try to do it. You get put into retention, and then the call drops. And you're like, I got to start all over again. I'm going to do it. I'll do it tomorrow. You never actually end up doing it. So all you need to do is take a picture of the bill or have it downloaded on your computer and upload it to the website and let the professionals do it. Because if I could save $300 a year on my telephone bill, I know that they're going to save me $1,000 a year on my telephone bill. They're just that good at it. So I can't say enough about the business or the opportunity or the services. At the end of the day, Brendan said he works from sun up to sundown, but he doesn't actually ever work because what we do, we love. We're passionate about it. And there's a saying, if you love what you do for work, you'll never work another day in your life. We do. We love what we do. We're passionate about it because the more money that we can make, the more good we've done in the country. We've given opportunity to people. We've given savings to people. I feel great about that at the end of the day. And I always educate my kids that if you're going to make money out there, do it with a purpose. Do it with the reason why you're serving a greater good other than yourself. And you will have a life that's fulfilled. So anyway, that's it for me. Off the soapbox here. Thanks everybody for coming on every Wednesday night. Brendan and I kind of tag team. He does the opportunity. I do the aftermath on showing you kind of more about the pro membership and what the benefits are. And if you're looking to book any kind of travel over the next couple of weeks, talk to the person who got you, become a pro member and book it yourself, or could talk to the person who got you on this webinar. They'll send you a link where you can sign up for a free account and you'll get half the savings of what a paying member would get. And it's really cool. So anyway, have a great holiday. Everybody enjoy the time, the rest with your family and friends. And we look forward to really working in 2020 to make this business the most it can possibly be. Cheers all.